So excited to have you back on today. Today I am introducing you to another new guitar. I know I've been kind of getting a lot of new guitars recently, but this one is especially special because this is built by myself. I know it looks a lot like a 335, but if you notice up here, it is not a Gibson. Pi, which is that symbol, is my middle name, and I put that on there because it's my guitar. It's the Pi guitar. This guitar is obviously incredibly special to me. I'm going to talk a little bit about what it is, how we built it, show you some pictures and video of the process, give you a few more playing examples so you can kind of hear some of the cool tones that it can do. This is a kit guitar. I bought this kit from Sumac, which is an online retailer, very reputable. This kit came in February on my birthday of 2022. So it's been well over a year that we've been working on it. And so my dad, he's a woodworker, he helped me put this together. We glued the neck into place, did this black finish, sanded the neck to a really high degree and just put some tung oil on it, no finish. Installed a few of the little hardware bits, but then to get it finished out, I did take it to More Guitar Long Beach. I live very near Long Beach. So I did take it there and I had them finish doing the setup, the wiring, and just kind of getting the guitar that last 10% to get it completely finished. I definitely recommend them. More Guitar Long Beach. The guy Pedro there, super helpful dude, and I really enjoyed working with them, and I have nothing but good things to say about them, so excellent. I've done a few upgrades, so this is not a lot of the stock componentry that came with the kit is still on the guitar. So these are Lawler pickups. The Lawler P90 I have on the neck here, and a Lawler humbucker on the bridge. I love the way these two pickups sound. It makes this guitar extremely versatile. Obviously this is a more jazz focused guitar, so that P90, which is what you heard in the intro, is just a beautiful, dark, warm, rich tone that just does that jazz so well. Obviously you can do R&B and soul and kind of like that neo-soul vibe really well too, but especially for jazz, it's just, there's no beating it. And then we've got just a classic humbucker here on the bridge, which sounds really good with some drive, which I'll probably show you in a little bit. There is a little bit of a sneaky thing that we're doing. On the bridge here, we have a piezo, which is an acoustic guitar pickup. So it's a third pickup on this guitar. I'm trying to get it set up in a way where I can blend the piezo into these pickups at any point that I like. And it's there, like it's set up, and it will do it. It's just not perfect. It's a lower output. You have to use a TRS cable. You can't use your standard instrument cable. So it's not perfect, you know. It's definitely, in terms of wiring, there's still more to be done, and I'll keep you guys posted on that. I was just too excited. I wanted to share it and let you hear, you know, some of the normal pickups and what it can do. And I'm going to continue working on it, continue trying to find somebody. Actually, Pedro from More Guitar Long Beach recommended a wiring specialist to me, who I can take it to get the wiring looked at and really try to dial it into what I think needs to happen right now. The piezo is a passive system. I think I need to include a 9-volt battery and make it a active piezo system in order to get it to really work the way I want to. But anyway, so that is kind of coming down the road. I'm going to continue modifying this guitar to really get it dialed in the way I want it. But for now, it's just an excellent 335. It plays super good. Yeah, I really can't ask for anything more. So on the neck here, it's a D-shaped neck. I'll cut to some B-roll clips so you can kind of see that shape. So it's a D-shaped neck. It is mahogany on the neck with some, I think, panga fretboard, like some rosewood-like fretboard, but obviously rosewood is now, you know, extremely rare and going extinct, so it's not real rosewood, but it's a hardwood like that. And then it's a maple body and back. Everything here is maple, so it's maple and mahogany on the neck. And this is actually the raw unfinished maple I have here on the headstock. So this is what the body looked like before I painted it black. I just wanted this black classy guitar. I think it looks really good against the chrome. So it's just something that you know, I've been wanting for a long time. I've wanted a 335. You know, in my eyes, I think that the 335 is the most versatile guitar out there. It can really do anything. It's used in so many styles of music. Obviously jazz and pop and R&B and all of that, but you'll randomly see like the guitarist from Blink-182, Tom DeLonge, uses a 335 type guitar in Blink-182, you know? So like it's used in rock, it's used in all these different styles, and it's a really versatile guitar. And that's kind of what I'm going for with it, with having the acoustic capability to sound very acousticy, and the and the humbucker is really nice for drive and stuff. So and like I said, I'm still kind of figuring out the electronics to get it to work the way I want to, but for now it's really cool. So let me kind of show you how it works. So it looks just like a standard 335 would, with 4 knobs and a pickup selector, but it does not operate like that. The way it operates is kind of like similar to a Telecaster. The regular 2 pickups work like a Telecaster with these. So we have a master volume, a master tone for the regular pickups, and then a pickup selector for the regular pickups. And then these 2 bottom knobs, this is a master volume, a master tone, only for the piezo on the bridge. So my idea is that eventually I'll be able to blend in the piezo with whatever pickups I want, with whatever pickup configuration I want, which will give me actually a total of 7 positions for this guitar, which is pretty cool. So I'll have 7 different pickup options that I can do, and I think it'll be cool. I will show you in this video the state of the guitar right now with the piezo. You can hear it. We'll talk about my plans to continue modifying it. So without any further ado, let's get into some tones. Okay, so I'm on just like I use the Kemper, right? So I'm on a 63 vibroverb, like a Fendery tone. All right, so I am on the neck position only, which is a P90 Lawler pickups, and I've got volume and tone all the way up. Just a beautiful, dark, rich tone. So next up, we're going to hear both pickups together. I really love the way that this pickup selector feels. It's very, very solid clicks, which feels nice. All right, so middle position, this is both pickups, still volume and tone all the way up. And I have not changed the amp, same amp. Sounds really nice for that funky picking. I really like that. It's got a nice brightness. So, all right, now moving on, we're gonna do bridge pickup alone. Same amp, but you hear how much more drive already the bridge pickup has. This pickup is definitely a higher output than this one. And it's a little bit closer to the strings. So it's just got a little bit, it just breaks up the amp a little bit more. Really pretty, really like it. I want to show you, I'm going to stay on the bridge pickup and I'm going to switch amps now. Sorry, same amp. and starts to feed back because it is a hollow body, or a semi-hollow body. So if you don't know, 335s are kind of this beautiful middle position between a solid body and a hollow body. You know, back in the day, every single guitar was a hollow body, right? Like they started from acoustic guitars and they started putting pickups on hollow bodies, and that has an inherent issue because the top of a hollow body vibrates when you play it, and the pickup therefore would vibrate, and it would create feedback. You know, with any sort of high gain setting, there would be feedback on these hollow bodies, and that's kind of what this you know, splits that bridge. Then obviously in '52 the Stratocaster and Telecaster came out, which were solid bodies, so they had zero acoustic principles whatsoever, but they didn't feed back and they didn't have that problem. They were solid bodies, and this is kind of like a split down the middle. So what this is it's a solid body, essentially like right where the pickups are, all the way down to here. There's a solid block of wood about this big, maybe 4 inches, that goes all the way down the entire guitar. But then the top part and the bottom part are hollow. So it's hollow here and hollow there. So you still get a little bit of that acoustic, you know, vibe, like when it is, right? So you get that hollow body a little bit, but it's solid where it counts, right where the pickups are, and it's not going to be moving at all around there. So it does still work for high gain amplifier situations. So that's really cool. All right, I'm gonna show you now the piezo in its current state. So just remember that there's a caveat here. It's not perfect. I'm still figuring it out, still making it happen. So give me a second. I have to switch out cables. Right now I'm using just a regular, you know, TS instrument cable, my Mogami. I have to switch to a TRS, you know, cable in order to make this work. So just give me 1 second. I'll pause the video and we'll be right back with you. Okay, so I've just taken a moment. I've just kind of set up. I've switched out to a TRS cable, and now you can hear what it sounds like. So I have these two pickups all the way down, and we're hearing only piezo at this moment. So that's very nice, right? It's a very cool sound, but if you notice, it is a lot quieter. I have not turned up the gain on my interface whatsoever. This is the exact same gain that I was using for the other ones, and it's a lot quieter. So that's a little unfortunate. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend in a little bit of this P90 with the piezo. I'm at about 90% on the volume for the P90. So this is a really pretty jazz tone. Really nice. So like the potential is there. You can get a taste of what it could be. That was my goal, but it's just not there. The output is not quite enough. And then I don't know if you can hear it, but this cable makes a lot of noise, a lot of hum. It being a TRS cable. I've tried a few other solutions, like coming TRS out of this into a dual TS, so I can have one mono that will go into like my amp, and then one I can bypass the amp and go directly into the board, but nothing, that didn't work. It created a lot of hum too, so it's just not quite there. And believe you me, I will continue working on it. The dream is still there. This giving me that slight taste of it makes it so hard, because like I know that it will work and it's possible. I just need to kind of keep finding a real wiring specialist and eventually it will fully do what I want it to do. But yeah, that's kind of my dream. And leave comments down below if you've ever seen something like this or tried something like this. I know this is a very rare thing I'm trying to do, of having the piezo and regular pickups at the same time. And that's the sound that I'm really going for. I want that acoustic-y sound with the P90 for jazz. I feel like that'll just make this thing an ultimate jazz slayer if it's got that acoustic vibe mixed with the P90, which is a very old style of pickup, the original, right, style of pickup. So that's what I'm going for. Right now it almost does it, but just not quite. It would be so good. It would be so good if it just worked. So gotta continue working on it, and I will keep you posted if I do ever figure out a solution on it. I will make another video and show you. Tomorrow, I don't know when this video is going to come out or how they're going to come out, so they'll probably be a little separate, but tomorrow I'm having my friend Zane come over, who's a very accomplished jazz guitarist, and he has a real Gibson 335, the actual one. So we're gonna kind of shoot him out. My, hodgepodge home built 335 and his, real deal. And it'll be interesting to hear his take on it. He's never played it. I've played a few real 335s, and they're obviously phenomenal guitars, which is why I even wanted one to begin with. So it's definitely, and this guitar plays excellent, right? So, this is definitely punching above its weight class, but let's see if it has enough to really compete with the real deal, the real 335. So it should be an interesting comparison. So stay tuned for that. That should be out on the channel very, very, very quickly. If you enjoyed this video, you want to see more content with this guitar or any of my other guitars or this drum set behind me, please click the like and subscribe and follow button. It really, really does help if you click those things with the algorithm and everything like that. I'm sure you hear every YouTuber talk about it, classic YouTuber things, but that really does help. And yeah, so thank you so much. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video out with just a little bit more playing for you. All right.